Hello, Freedom family. Guess what? We don't live in our vans all the time.
No, we're actually on a bench, park bench.
Thanks. We found a very safe place to park, for those of you who were wondering after hearing about my story. We're parked at a church. It's very great, and we're very happy to be here. But actually, I'll be honest, we're making a video about Narrogin, but we are making it a week and a half late. We're a little bit slack on that, but you didn't need to know that. But anyway, we remember the event because we drove 2.5 hours out of our way for this event one way, and then 2.5 hours back. And, you know, I said before at the beginning, I said, I'll go wherever you invite me. And when I was driving there, I remember thinking, well, bloomin' heck, I surely am driving in the middle of nowhere. But it was absolutely worth every moment.
Well,
what happened?
Well, you were in front of us probably half an hour or something, and one of our fan belts broke about an hour out, so about 80 kilometres out, and all the power went out and all this sort of stuff. But we were able to drive, but the steering was really tight. So I'm thinking, are we supposed to be doing this? Are we supposed to be going all this distance? But no, we kept going and we made it.
And then they couldn't help you enough when you got there.
Yeah, the couple of bush mechanics looked at it. The one guy in particular, he said, "Oh, your fan belt's gone. That's what the problem is." But he said, "You can still drive it." But you know, so. Oh, do you want me to tell the whole story? It's like a half hour long.
No. Well, no. Look, the point is that Mum and Dad ended up staying in Narrogin for 3 days, and who would have thought that they would stay in that place for 3 nights? Yeah. And I left and came to the city. But anyway, the group themselves,
yes,
because
was so helpful.
Because it's a small town, it's the only group in the area. You know what I mean? So there isn't all these different groups and all this sort of stuff. Everyone kind of knew each other already, didn't they?
The group couldn't do enough for us. They found that we're staying in town. They could not do enough. They were lovely.
But it's a small town, and there was a lot of people there. I can't remember now, but I think there was at least 70 people around that. It was full. It was full. Yeah. There was a nun there as well. Do you remember?
Yes.
Did you speak to her?
Yes.
Dad did.
No, I spoke to her.
Yeah. Was she a local nun or?
Yeah. She worked in a local school. Yeah.
Amazing. It's really good because a lot of people felt like they were abandoned by their churches, and so by the people in the churches, I should say. So it's really nice to see priests or nuns involved in this sort of thing. And we do have an event coming up in Lower Chittering with the priests. And I will say that my community, which is Latin Mass Catholic community, are like 95% awake for sure. And it's got to show for something, because I believe that that the people that were duped by the narrative and the propaganda, a lot of them didn't believe in God, and they were so scared of death that they kind of couldn't see the truth. And I feel like people that are really faithful, not all of them, are more likely to see the truth.
Yeah, it really makes sense, doesn't it?
Because they don't look to government, they don't look to humans to be their heroes. They know that they're just humans and they're flawed, you know what I mean?
Yes, that's right.
But anyway, that's a side topic. But it was lovely, and I love going to country towns because I feel like they appreciate the effort.
They do.
You know?
And some of them drove 150 kilometres to come.
That's true.
So we couldn't complain.
That's true.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for having us. Sorry we're a week late making the video, but it didn't matter because we remember the event really, really kindly. And we really appreciate the help. And Mum and Dad got back on the road in 3 days, and Bob's your uncle. So we'll see you guys.
One guy bought 10 T-shirts.
10, he did. Well, because we're buying them we're selling them for $20 each, which is the cost price of the T-shirts. But you know, he was like, "Well, I always sleep," and he said he always sleeps in plain white T-shirts. So he said, "I may as well buy your T-shirts." So, and they're better off on him as pajamas than in a box somewhere. So very happy.
Or in the back of our van.
Or in the back of our van. We need to get rid of them. So anyway, thanks guys. We'll see you at the next event.
Bye.